last conference. So those are the shots that he will make. But later on, when he's about to try to create his own shot, will be the true test.
Missed by James Yap. Baguio in the open court against Roger Yap. Baguio skies foiled by Roger Yap, but the foul is called against BMEG's veteran defensive specialist.
Baguio foul on number 13. That's his first foul.
It really seemed like a foul there. Got him on the arm right before he took the shot. Well, the key here, Miko, in this conference is you gotta be strong, especially when you take it up. You take it strong to the basket. You don't anticipate the call, unlike before. You just keep on going to the basket. If the foul's called, the foul's called. If not, try to make the shot.
We're tied at 10 apiece, approaching the last 3 minutes of the opening quarter. Here's Roger Yap on the left side. Canaleta, top of the key against the Vans. Shot clock down to 10. Aliado at the high post. Shot clock down to 8. Aliado, top of the key, no go. And a rebound para kay the Vans.
Not much movement there for the Limados.
Sanitos now trying to locate a teammate here. They go to the Vans, and the Vans turns around. Sanitos got the offensive rebound. Wow, 3 pairs of hands getting in the way of Sunny. But Alaska keeps the basketball. And here's the Vans firing away. That's a 3.
Canaleta has to do a better job on Devance. That's his second 3-point shot. And hindi mo pwedeng iwanan si Joe Devance ng ganun lang. He's got that 3-point shot. You got to be able to stick closer to him.
It's hard not to miss. It's hard to miss.
Hanapin mo lang yung buhok.
It's hard to miss Joe Devance on the court.
Tinanong ko sa kanya, hindi ka pa naiinitan dyan sa buhok mo. Sabi nung nag-ensayo daw sila dito kahapon, dun daw niya nararamdaman.
Here's Eman. Wow, Jerwin Gaco doing a great job on Sam Eman. And Roger Yap, foul, basket is good.
Roger Yap taking it strong to the hole, getting the 2 points, having enough strength to finish a shot and get the foul.
Under 2 minutes to go, 1-point game para sa Alaska. Another year. Another year, another season, coming off another championship for Tim Cone. He's like a Jerry Sloan of the Utah Jazz, plus all those championships. Yun kasi yung kulang kay Jerry Sloan.
How many does he have now? 14?
No, well, he has 13.
13 championships.
13, yeah. Lucky 13. Mago, what do you have for us?
You know, Coach Tim Cone believes they just need to get back to their habits that has made them so consistent in the last few seasons. With their conditioning still questionable after just 2.5 weeks of preparation, they just want to reestablish the way they play. Cone also reminded the Aces before this game to seize this opportunity to put up another win and not feel sorry for Derby Ace, who are playing undermanned. Miko?
I don't think there's room in competitive sports to
feel sorry
for opponents.
All you're thinking about is trying to improve your record and, of course, getting that 1-game bonus.
Baguio with a miss. And here comes Roger Yap. We're still tied at 13 apiece. Habang dahan-dahan ang naubos ang oras dito sa opening quarter.
Well, looking at the lineup of the Alaska Aces, Coach Tim has only used 6 players. On the other hand, itong si Coach George Gallant has already used 9 players.
Maganda sana yung bagong patakaran eh. You can play 14 players. Ang problema ng BMEG, they do not have 14 players.
Oh. Nung first game nga nila, mas madami pang coaches yung nakaupo. Kesa dun sa nakasama.
Mahirap yung ganun. Baguio will sit down. Mark Borboran is now in the ball game para sa Alaska. Joining Tenorio, the band, Sam Eman and Sunny Tos. Here's Eman, twin tower combination here para kay Tim Cone and Borboran connects. This is actually a huge lineup para sa Alaska with the exception of LA Tenorio.
Well, that's a good cut by Borboran. Guys who will be able to move without the ball will be rewarded in this conference. When you look at Borboran, he played 20 minutes in the last game, but he did not take a single attempt.
I have a feeling that Coach Tim is doing some laboratory experiment here. with 1 point guard and essentially 4 big men. And here's Eman, and realizing that kulang sa malalaking mama ang BMEG Derby Ace, not unless you put uniforms on Ray Evangelista, Richard Del Rosario, and Art de la Cruz, and Avi Patrimonio.
Advantage na itong si Sam Eman. If I were him, I'd really, every time that Coach Tim puts me inside the court, you gotta make sure that you play well, get those rebounds, do what's asked of you, and not try to do other things na hindi ka pa sanay gawin. And I'm really waiting for this guy to come into play. Alam natin, Coach Tim stole Sam Eman from the San Miguel Beermen in terms of dahil nakalagay siya dun sa unrestricted free agent, and they got him, and that's why he's there. So Coach Tim's giving him the opportunity. Let's see what he'll do with it.
Palagay ko rin, hindi rin nagkukulang ang Alaska coaching staff in giving Eman all the chances to really develop as a PBA player. In the meantime, Don Aliado connects, and it's a 1-point game pa rin para sa Alaska, 16-15. Time running out here in the opening quarter. Here's toss. Under 30 seconds remaining in the first period. Tenorio. Step back is no good.
Even if Sam Eman was called for that foul, you gotta love the aggressiveness of him trying to get that offensive rebound.
Well, Jervin Gacko getting brownie points here for quality minutes, really.
Well, nakausap ko siya kanina at sabi niya, gigil na gigil siya maglaro dahil hindi siya nakalaro last game.
Oh, because medyo magka-problema sa papeles.
Oo. Him and a couple other players were not been able to be given their release, but now he's more than raring to go to play in this ball game.
5 seconds remaining in the first period. Simon 1-on-1 against Borboran. Here's James Sepp with a fake. James Sepp bumped by Custodio, and he fires. At dyan magtatapos ang opening quarter. Yes, James, iba na ang patakaran sa PBA. That's a let go. So at the end of the first 12 minutes, it's just a 1-point lead for the Alaska Aces. Joe Devance, it took him 6 months to grow this hair. Pinaghirapan niya po yan, so please appreciate it. TJ Simon, he's a starter now, no longer just a super sub. And Sonny Toss and the rest of the Alaska Aces trying to score their second straight win. Back with more action after these. Who is that man in the mask? It's none other than the man with a million moves. You can put a mask, maybe you can even put handcuffs, but it probably won't matter because James will find a way. Although in this first game, nakita yung epekto. When he played in that game against Soccetex, kulang pa siya sa ensayo nun. He was getting used to the mask on his face.
Well, Miko, he had 13 points in that game, but 12 points in the third quarter. And that third quarter is actually when they made a run against the Talk and Text Tropang Texters. So you can see the value of a James Yap.
Of course, the more he gets used to playing with that mask, the better it will be para sa BMEG Derby Ace. Shot clock down to 5. Roger Yap outside. James Yap for 3. Yes, sir!
And right on cue, he gets a wide open look. James Yap getting that 3-point shot. And that's his first 3 points, or the first 3 points of the ball game in the first quarter. Miko, hindi masyadong maganda itong shooting ng dalawang koponan, only shooting 32% each for both teams.
Bonbon Custodio playing for his new team. Finds Borboran. Borboran fakes. Borboran fires. In and out. 2-point game para sa BMEG Derby Ace, 18-16 as we welcome you to the second period. Nico Alili kasama si Dominic Uy and Magu Marjon. Yung Cuneta Astrodome triplets. Triplets eh. Nagpanggap pa kami ni Magu na kauri mo eh.
Di ba ito yung 3-on-3 team natin?
Tama, di ba? Oo nga.
Who won one game?
One game. One game is all that matters.
At least di tayo na-eliminate agad.
Oo, at least di tayo na blank.
Poor team that we
Foul against Canaleta. At uupo muna si Nino Canaleta. Jordan Gacko is back in this game. Whoa.
Nangahawak.
Meyerhofer and Borboran. Very frisky against each other, and that's a foul against Meyerhofer na kung naalala nyo siya po'y niyakap ng mahigpit ni Alipik like a long-lost relative. Nung natin si Meyerhofer, Rico, anong pakiramdam nung yakap ni Alipik? It was warm. Sabi ni Meyerhofer. Shot clock down to 2. Sanitos, a good help defense there by Jerwin Gacko at naubos ang shot clock ng Alaska Aces.
But you gotta love Rico Meyerhofer. After that incident, I actually talked to him at sinabi ko, Rico, ano ba yun? Sabi niya, parang UFC, pero let's get it on.
I tell you, Rico Meyerhofer, kahit lang payatot yan, I really feel that yung core muscles niya are solid. Because otherwise, he would not survive the UAAP, he would not survive the PBL, and much less survive the PBA.
Well, you've seen him knock down a number of times here in the PBA, and he just keeps standing up. He's a tough one.
Aliado now with 4 points.
Good movement that time, finding Don Aliado for that wide open 16-footer, and Don Aliado can drain that shot.
That's an over and back violation. Good defense there by Meyerhofer.
If you're BMEG and you don't have guys like Kirby Raimundo to be able to create shots, you need other guys to be able to try to make the defense commit and pass it off to guys, jump shooters like Don Aliado.
6-point game in favor of BMEG Derby Ace. And we're inside a 30-second timeout brought to you by Handy Fix. Ang first aid ng bahay mo, bonds all and seals all. It's also quite challenging for a new coach. Unang salpak mo as a new PBA coach for a very popular team, and then depleted yung. I don't know if that's actually good or bad. Parang
Less expectations.
yeah, parang ganun eh. Parang in a way mas okay ngayon kasi
Less pressure.
very managed ang expectations, and yes, less pressure.
But Coach George Gallant is used to having a lot of star players. When he won 6 championships for Harbor Center, he had a star-studded lineup.
Speaking of stars, the NBA stars, ito na, magsisimula na sila. And you can catch all the NBA games on Solar TV and BTV. Meantime, Bonbon Custodio with a leather. The last team Bonbon Custodio played for was Santa Lucia, and here's Borboran fading away. Nice shot.
2 out of 2 for Mark Borboran. When I was looking at the scores, I was really surprised that Borboran did not take a shot in 20 minutes last game. Especially coming off a great conference, them winning the championship at that.
James Yap connects, nothing but net. And big game James now with 5 points. Let's go to Magu.
You know, Miko, although they are undermanned at the beginning of this season, Coach George Gallant thinks it is good that they have to play the tougher teams right away, as they are treating this as a test of where they will end up at the end of the tournament. He likes it, he says, because at least they have a 50-50 chance to win instead of being pressured to put away the lower ranked teams. Miko?
And it's all about managing your expectations. And, I guess according to kay Coach George, mabuti na yung mabibigat na unahin natin. As Adukol connects off the glass, Romel did not get to play in that first game against Talking Text. Those are his first 2 points of the new season.
Well, it's great to see Romel Adukol playing again. We know that he's got a storied career in the college ranks, in the NBA, and in the PBA. And then we know that he had that bout with the Big C, and now he's back. It's just great to see Romel Adukal again with those moves that he has been popularized for.
Tony De La Cruz connects, and he has 4 points in the first half. 6 pa rin ang abante ng BMEG Derby Ace, 26-20.
Itong si Tony De La Cruz, yung player na walang wasted movement. Jump shot.
To think that he's such an energetic player.
Yes. But yung offensive moves niya, very limited. But he knows the proper spots to pick. And he can make 18, 20 points a ball game.
You know, there's another player who does not waste any time or moves. That's James Yap. Every shot counts. 8-point lead para sa BMEG Derby Ace. Slicing through, sidestep, hang time, everything, and the basket for James Carlos Yap. Sa Sabado po magharap ang BMEG Derby Ace ng Air 21 Express sa Naga City. That's happening on Saturday sa ating Phoenix Fuel on Tour. And mapapanood niyo po yan sa TV, 9:30 ng gabi.